Hey guys, it's Miss McGann, and today we are talking about scientific notation and operations with those. So remember, scientific notation is just a more condensed way of writing a very, very big or very, very small number. And we're going to do multiplication and division with scientific notation today. So our exponent rules still apply. So when we multiply exponents together, or bases with exponents, we would just add those exponents together, and then when we divide them, we would subtract the exponents. So we're gonna do some examples here. We have 3.2 times 10 to the fourth power times 1.7 times 10 to the third power. So both written in scientific notation. The first number is between 1 and 10, and then it's times 10 to some power. So you're just going to multiply those numbers like normal. So I would just take my trusty little calculator, 3.2 times 1.7, it gives me 5.44. And then our exponent rules for multiplying exponents, we would just add them. So when the bases are the same, which is both 10, we'll just add them. 4 plus 3 is 7. Can we leave this answer as it is? Is this first number between 1 and 10 times 10 to some power? Yeah, so this works. Okay, let's do another example. We have 2.4, somehow this got erased. There we go, 2.4 times 10 to the 8th times 5.9 times 10 to the 4th. Looks like it got erased a little. So we'll just go through the steps again. We can multiply like normal, and then we can add those exponents. So 2.4 times 5.9 equals 14.16 times 10 to the 8 plus 4 is 12. Awesome. Is this in scientific notation? Can we leave this as it is? 14.16 times 10 to the 12th? No, this is not between 1 and 10. So we're going to have to move our decimal to make it a number between 1 and 10. We'll keep the digits in the same order, but since we moved our decimal 1 to the left, what does that mean as far as our exponent? What are we going to do with our exponent? Yeah, we're going to have to increase it, because now it has to go an extra space to have all those zeros to become the number it actually is. So we'll have to add a number to our exponent. When we move our decimal to the left, we add. When we move it to the right, we subtract. Okay. Now we're going to go over here. Here's some division problems. So we'll start with this one. 4.8 times 10 to the 12th divided by 1.4 times 10 to the 5th. Just like with multiplication, you multiply like normal, we'll just divide like normal. And then we're going to use our exponent rules for the exponent. So if I put 4.8 divided by 1.4 in my calculator, I get 3.4. And depending on what your teacher wants, if they want to be, the tenths place, the hundredths, the thousands, you ask them as far as those rounding rules, what place value they want you to stop at. I'll just stop at the hundredths. It's 3.428, blah, 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 on my calculator. So since this is 8 in the thousandths place, I'm going to round up that 2 in the hundredths place to a 3. I'm going to subtract my exponents since same base. 12 minus 5 is 7. And then, can I leave it like this? Is this written in scientific notation? First number is between 1 and 10 times 10 to the 7th. Yes, it is. So we can leave it as is. And then we're going to do this one last. 1.63 times 10 to the 6th divided by 3.4 times 10 to the 3rd. So we'll divide like normal, then subtract the exponents. 1.63 divided by 3.4 is 0.4. And I have a 9 in the thousandths place, so I'm going to change my 7 on here up to an 8 times 6 minus 3. All right. Is this written in scientific notation? No. This number is smaller than 1, so we're going to need to change that. So I'm going to move my decimal 1 to the right. But when I move it 1 to the right, what do I do with my exponent over here? Yeah, when you move it to the right, we're going to put our decimal down. When we moved it to the left, we're going to increase our exponent number. So we're going to decrease that exponent number to 2, so 4.8 times 10 to the second power. And if you're not sure to remember like which way to move the decimal, put the exponents up or down, just write this number out. So move this decimal 3 spaces, and then write that number in scientific notation, and then you'll see it will equal out to be the same. But let me know if you guys have any further questions or want to see anything else. Leave a comment below. But yeah, I hope that you guys, this helped you with multiplying and dividing in scientific notation.
Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.